Hello, it's Mikkeman now in Satisfactory. Today I wanted to do something different. I want to tell my opinion about Satisfactory, what I think of it and how I see the game, and what's my experience about the game. Bear in mind that my voice might be monotonic. I make this only so that I have a reason to speak out loud, so I would be more fluent someday. Let's begin. I've played several months now, or whenever the Steam release was. I think I've played at least 3 or 4 months now, almost on daily basis. Satisfactory became my most played game in Steam in only 2 months. Before that, my most played game was Portal 2 with 180 hours, and that took me 5 years, so quite a difference. Clearly, I'm not a pro player or anything like that, just a regular player. But I have a quite solid understanding of how the game works, but more about that later. My first impressions were a bit like meh. I mean, yeah, it's a nice looking game, but it's just another open world game. What has it to offer? I had that kind of attitude when I saw the trailer. But then one day I was sitting on my balcony thinking, today I really don't have anything to do, maybe I should try out Satisfactory. And at that day I played multiplayer with my friend who introduced Satisfactory to me in the first place. And I didn't understand much about the game. My friend was guiding me to do things. I remember vividly that I was very interested in picking up leaves. That was kind of my specialty. And my friend let me to do all the conveyor belt connecting and other easy stuff. The next day I started my own save in Greenfields, and I'm telling you, I was hooked. I couldn't stop playing, I just played the whole day, like 14 hours or something. But now more towards the topic of how I see the game. What I don't like games in general is the menu diving and complexity, and if it takes some effort to learn the game mechanics or even the controls, it really turns off my interest to even try out the game. That's just a big meh. I was a bit scared at first, because there are some menus shown in the trailer, so I thought that it's a menu-driven game, but I was wrong. The game is very easy to pick up, it's very straightforward, and the learning curve is very soft, but also it has much depth to it. Depth, difficult word. Anyway, in the beginning you can't go wrong. Like when you start a new game, you are very well guided what to do and how to get the hub upgrades, and you learn very fast what's essential in the game. At the same time, you are forced to learn on your own and explore the world and to find out what you can interact with in the game. You are also sucked in the game very early on. It's very hooking. As you learn, you get less guidance and you start figuring stuff out on your own. The game reminds me Minecraft a bit. You kinda could play Satisfactory in Minecraft, but you can't play Minecraft in Satisfactory. But as it's open world building game, or more specifically factory building game, you have a really wide range of freedom to really get your creativity to shine. I always tend to say about Minecraft that it's the game of creators, and Satisfactory has the same vibe to it. Of course, it's limited to the building blocks available in the game and the game mechanics and all that jazz, but the real limitation after that is only your own imagination. The planet you are in has lots of exploring to offer. Some areas can be foresty and foggy, and without a map you can easily find yourself lost in the woods. And it's also filled with creatures, and I could even state that there might be some dangers as well. If not well prepared, you might find yourself dead as well. Fortunately, the game doesn't punish you too harshly if you die. You can always go get your stuff back, and you don't have to explore, but you are rewarded if you choose to do so. So there's a reason for exploring other than finding resources. This game is one of those you will spend hours and hours. You will have always something to do in the game, some challenge to overcome or some project to work on. So it's not something you can play through and that's it. On one hand you can unlock everything what's possible to unlock. Even that will take some time, at least weeks if not months. But what I find more interesting in this game is focusing more on planning and structuring your own path, and playing more in terms of creation and freedom of creation. And the community is really great because you can always share your ideas with others and get inspired by others, and you can always learn from others, and you can play. As you play, you might find totally new perspectives and new ways to play the game. So you can always improve. That's where the steep learning curve steps in. You can always do better. You can always improve and enhance your factory. To sum it up, I'd say that if you have ever been in love with any game, Satisfactory might be the next game you fall in love with. It's a great game. It's still early access, so it will get updates in future, but at least I'd give Satisfactory a chance. I think that's all I want to say about the game. See you later. Bye.